Who are some of the most skilled players in Geometry Dash? You may think it should automatically be Zoink for verifying the top 3, but beating hard levels isn't the only thing that makes you skilled. There are things such as the best creator, best speedrunner, best star grinder, etc. So in this video, I'll be showing you the most skilled players and creators in every GD category. And if you enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe and join my Discord server in the description. Anyways, let's get straight to it. Category 1. Creators. When it comes to building levels, many creators have different styles. Whether you are Manix with futuristic decorations, or Caramel with interesting creations. The community has different methods of building amazing levels, but what are the competitive aspects to creating them? Well, there are 2 subcategories, from rather being the best creator in the community or someone with the most creator points. So who are the best of the 2? Well, let's figure it out. Every year, the Geometry Dash community hosts an event called the GD Awards, where creators, musicians, players, and content creators get nominated for their accomplishments and creativity each year. One of the categories is titled the Best Creator, in which the creator that won was named Blee, a player that built the famous levels Change of Scene and Absolute Garbage. And even though the nominees didn't win, they can be recognized as fantastic builders in the community. Blee may have won the Best Creator of 2023, but who is the creator with the most creator points? More specifically, which creator has the most featured levels? Well, for the longest time, the Elder mod Viperin was the #1 player with the most creator points. But somewhat recently, 2 players had overtaken him on that achievement. On December 1st of 2022, Viperin was dethroned from the #1 spot after many years by a creator named Yunhauso14. Currently, they have the highest number of creator points, but there was another person that passed Viperin a little over a month ago, Split72, with 287 points. And I don't want to downplay anything about this, as all 3 creators are fantastic. So we have Blee as the best creator and Yunhauso14 with the most points. What is the next greatest skill that a creator has achieved? Category 2. Players. Well, let's not make this redundant. Zoink is without a doubt the best player as of right now. When it comes to the Demonless rankings, his verifications, his amount of votes on the GD Awards, it's obvious that he would be at the top, which is nothing but amazing dedication. But let's not focus too much on that. How about the best Geometry Dash mobile player? Well, the competitiveness of this category is very interesting. Did you know that there's a thing called the Geometry Dash Mobile Demon List? I'm not joking, this shocked me too. According to the list, the hardest level ever beaten on mobile was Aerial Gleam, achieved by a player named Vertop. And similar to Zoink, he also has the highest amount of points filled with incredible achievements. However, a few months ago, there was speculation of him cheating, but most people stand with him on his records. So until anything is proven, congrats to him and the other talented mobile players. I'm a mobile player myself, and my hardest level is Hypersonic, which is nowhere near as impressive as these people. And if you're wondering if there's a best controller player, I unfortunately couldn't find anything. So we have the best player in the community and the best mobile player. Who is the best platformer player? Well, it's complicated. There's something called the Platformer Demon List, and in it, players are listed by their accomplishments on beating rated, unrated, or challenge levels. Among those 3, there is one player that stands out with having some of the best stats in all 3 categories. Addons9, an American player that is one of the top 1 players in the rated list, the top 1 in the unrated list, and the top 2 in the challenge list. He has the highest records out of all platformer players, and his skill cannot go unnoticed. But now, let's see what other skills there are. Category 3. Grinders. When it comes to grinding, there are many different aspects. You could have the most orbs, diamonds, user coins, moons, demons, creator points, or stars. And while it's very difficult to list each player with the most of each item, I can list the people with the most of some things, starting off with stars. The person that has the most of it is a player named Smithy777, the #1 player in the game. Currently, he has a total of 275,000 stars. And not only does he have the most stars out of any player, but he also has the most completed demons out of anybody. So now we have mapped out who has the most stars and demons. Who has the most amount of moons? Well, I apologize if this is incorrect, but the player with the most moons from my own research is Montanzo, with a total of 5,399 moons. So now we have Smithy777 and Montanzo on their own categories. Who has the most user coins? Well, this category has a lot of competition similar to the moons, since many players are neck on neck with the top 1 players. But according to what I could find, the player Steakman has the highest number of user coins, with a total of nearly 60,000. Now, we have one more category. Which player currently has the highest amount of diamonds? Well, this one also has a lot of competition, but as of right now, the player with the most diamonds is Paid Demon, with a total of 306,000. These players have absolutely amazing dedication when it comes to being at the top, which is crazy to me, but also cool to see. Now that we have seen the players that grinded with the most of those subcategories, let's now move on to the next one. Category 4, Speedrunners. Well, this one is very obscure. Basically, you can speedrun anything in Geometry Dash, and while it is impossible to accurately point out every speedrun there is, we can list official Geometry Dash world records on speedrun.com. Ever since the 2.2 update released the platformer mode, the need to speedrun user-made levels and the tower levels have spiked up tremendously, primarily because the platformer mode has its own timer that shows exactly how much time you've spent on a level, which resulted in speedrun.com making a category for official world records on the tower levels. According to the website, there are 4 different speedruns that you could try: beating the tower, the sewers, the cellar, and the secret hollow in the fastest time. And among those categories, 3 players stand out with having world records: Vertic, Fin24, and Syncos. Vertic has 2 world records, but no records on completing the cellar and the secret hollow. Fin24 has the world record on the secret hollow, 2nd place on the cellar, and 3rd place on the tower, but is not on the top 3 in the sewers. Syncos has the world record on the cellar, 2nd place on both the tower and the secret hollow, but not top 3 on the sewers. So with those 3 players' stats, it seems though that the best official speedrunner as of right now is Syncos. And I don't want to throw any shade among the other 2 players, as they are amazing speedrunners as well. But anyways, congratulations to Syncos. And now we're going to the last category. Category 5, Best of All. Who is the best player out of all categories mixed together? Well, it would have to be someone that is a creator, a very good player, that beats many featured levels, that grinds many items in the game, and can also speedrun. So who is a player that stands out among all of those? Well, according to what I could find, there are 2 names that stand out: Mr. Spaghetti and Mindbur. Mr. Spaghetti is the number 3 player in the world with over 200,000 stars, has completed nearly 6,500 demons, has a total of 101 creator points, and has some of the highest stats when it comes to grinding items. The only thing that he hasn't really done is speedrunning. Mindbur, on the other hand, is the number 49th player in the game, with almost 170,000 stars, has completed over 2,500 demons, has a total of 161 creator points, and also grinds many items in the game. Not only that, but he has speedrun user-made levels before. So between Mr. Spaghetti having more items and achievements but not speedrunning, and Mindbur with more creator points while also speedrunning before, it's a close match on who is superior. So let me know in the comments below on who you think is the best player when it comes to all categories. Now, just a disclaimer, it's entirely possible that some info in the video is not accurate, and that there might be some other top players that I could not find, so please don't kill me. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe, as this video took a very long time to make. And I apologize if I missed out on some other categories. Thank you all for watching, and Triskaidekaphobia.